King of the Court came back on Christmas Eve, so I hit up a subscriber and asked him if I could borrow his post scorer account. Made him look like Santa Claus. It was gonna go destroy King of the Court, until I realized it was VIP members only. So we had to create our own King of the Court tournament. We'll go over to the stage and play on this post score. You guys have been asking me to play on a post all year. I had like one gameplay kind of, but he didn't even have badges. So I have a maxed out, badged out 91 overall post scorer from a subscriber, my boy Unknown Post. Shout out to him for the account. Let's go see what we got. You guys are looking to buy a stacked NBA 2K19 account with a high overall and maxed out badges. Make sure you hit up my boy Sports TMB. The link to his Twitter will be in the description. Click it. Make sure you tell him that Dat Boy sent you, and he'll hook you up with the account of your dreams. So first, let me say Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays. If you don't celebrate Christmas, it's all love, man. Comment down below what you got for Christmas. Now, you see we go to the stage, man. First game, we're playing a 96 overall pure post scorer, averaging 14 points per game, Elite 3. Clearly, he knows what he's doing on this 1v1 court. But listen, happy holidays to everybody. Before we even get into the... God damn, that record is cruised. It's all good. It's all good. You know, thank you. I appreciate you letting me borrow the account. But check it out. Happy holidays to everyone. Comment down below what you got for Christmas, all right? What was the best gift you got, all right? The only thing I want for Christmas is for you to like the video, by the way. Maybe we could get, let's say, 4,000 likes. That's the most likes I've ever asked for. But check it out. This dude drives in. He gets a layup to start the game. Now, I haven't played on a post all year, like I said. I played one game without badges on a sharpshooting post scorer, but this is the first time ever, like, on the 1v1 court, like, sweaty post scorer versus sweaty post scorer. But I know what these dudes do. Like, they all try to do this speed boost out of the post spin. Like, we clamped that up right off the rip against this dude, right? So we're going to drive in. He's not guarding me. I'm going to shoot the mid-range and knock it down. Now, one thing I noticed just from these few games I played on the 1v1 court, like, it was all against post scorers and I think maybe one like athletic finisher. I don't know. It was mainly against big men. And I realized, like, okay, for those of you that don't know, back in 2K17, I was a post scorer. That was my main player. So, like, I know what I'm doing in the post despite the fact that it's kind of changed. Last year I had a pure post and a shot creating post that I played on a decent amount, but I'd say my main player was a stretch big. Now this year, I don't have a post, but I've seen posts play, and I feel like, I'm going to be honest, the post is more cheesy than ever. It's just people doing that little speed boost in the post, and you're like this dude tried to do to me in my first game on the 1v1 court here. Like, I shoot the hop shot there, shoot a green. I'm using hop shot 10 in this video, by the way. I usually use hop shot 1 back in 2K18, but I've noticed this year that 10 creates a lot more space than 1, so I put 10 on all the times I played against post scorers on the 2s court and stuff. But I've noticed that, like, a lot of these people who play, like, they're not even really post scorers. Like, all they're trying to do is cheese, like, 3 baskets so that they get takeover. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this, and it could be, I guess it could be said for any position, that takeover kind of ruins, like, how you're supposed to play as that archetype. Because even with my stretch, like, once I got takeover, I could literally just shoot anything and it would go in. And, you know, the same as, like, for all these other shot creators could really shoot anything they go. But, like, with the post, it's like these kids that they have no idea how to score as a post scorer. Like, they can't shoot a hop shot. They can't shoot a fade. They're just hoping to get takeover and then just cheese animations, which that's fine. That's what the game offers. But in my opinion, it really takes away from, like, the art of how you're supposed to be as a post scorer. Like, that on defense, like, I've heard about it. I haven't played 1v1 court, obviously, because I'm not a post and I'm not going there. Well, my stretch is, no, rest in peace to the stretch big. But this little stuff he's doing with his hands up, I guess it's like you flick the right stick up, 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 and it's like you can't, as the post scorer, you can't actually body him up in the post because he's just constantly trying to contest a shot. But it's like, it's not even real defense, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I'm not complaining about it because I know somebody's already in the comments like, stop complaining about you. Shut up. I'm just giving you my opinion. I played on a post for 30 minutes for the first time, and I'm giving you my opinion of what I've seen and what I experienced. Now, Now that little right stick flick up cheese, like you see, like he's just constantly like putting his hands up. Well, he's not really doing it anymore. I think he realized it wasn't working because I was just getting away from him and shooting hop shots and stuff like a real post scorer would do. But I guess everyone just tries to cheese like the takeover animations, and by flicking the right stick up, I guess it doesn't allow you to cheese the animation. I don't know. Anyways, as soon as we stopped him, he tried to do that little speed boost post spin on us. We stopped him and we, boom, 22 on his dome, 11 for 11. First game on the 1v1 court. I wish I could have played king of the court, but honestly, it's probably better I went to the stage because I would have been playing guards mostly. But anyways, this dude is a shot creating post scorer, not the best record, 80 overall. So I knew this was probably going to be a relatively easy game, but it did give me a chance to experiment with things. So to win king of the court, you got to win 4 games. So I was like, all right, I'm going to win 4 games at the stage because this will be my like king of the stage tournament. I would have played king of the court obviously, but this account is not a 93. The post I'm using from unknown post is not a 93 overall. So anyways, this dude wasn't playing the first possession, so I'm able to get a dunk. But you see, like, all right, he's jumping all over the place. I get the dunk. Now, I'm able to experiment with some stuff. You see me mixing in, like, the half spin. For those who didn't know, in 2K18, the half spin was, like, this super cheesy move that would, like, get ankle breakers no matter what build you were on. And it was crazy. Now, this dude is a power forward, and something I noticed, all right, that was a terrible shot. I'm able to get the rebound, and that was a terrible shot, too, and it went in. One thing I noticed, like, in this gameplay here is like how much smaller he is. Like the player I'm using is a 7'3" max, like 7'3" max height, max weight, max wingspan post scorer. I don't know how tall he is. He looks like he's a 6'11" or 7 foot, but on the 1v1 court, it's a big difference. Like those 3-4 inches of height, and like never mind the weight and the wingspan too. Like look at how small he almost looks, like a guard against me. But look at like post takeover. It is absolutely like, the other archetypes takeover is crazy, but this one is insane. Like last year in 2K17, when obviously as a post, there was no takeover. Like the only thing I could compare it to is the grand badge in 2K17. And this year, this takeover is way more overpowered. Like in 2K17, even with grand badge, like you still had to be able to like time your shots to make them and stuff. And yeah, you would get some big body drop steps and shit, but like not like this. Like this is guaranteed. Like if I hold LT and I get any body contact with him, like I'm just experimenting with stuff and shoot a dumb hop shot. He's able to get the stop. But like if I get any type of body contact with you, it's an automatic animation that you get thrown out of the way, whether it's a spin or a drop step. Like that is crazy. And then it's even worse. The worst thing that they put into the game, in my opinion, like complain about stretches, shot creators, whatever. The fact that as a post scorer, I can go into the paint, another drop step. I can go into the paint, pick up my dribble, not press a single button, and my dude will put the ball in your chest and throw you out of the way, and I'll lay it in or dunk it. Like that takes absolutely, positively no skill. I'm not even pushing a single button. I'm not pushing a single button, and I throw you out of the way, and I'm able to dunk or lay it in or whatever. Like to me, that's crazy. Whoever put that in the game. But anyways, he fouls me. Then I get the ball. Obviously on the inbounds, I drive in and I dunk it. So 22-2 again. The first guy was a straight up 1v1 court sweat. This dude, not so much. So we're on to game number 3. I'm showing the streak at the end so that you see, like, these are all back-to-back games. I didn't cherry pick anything. This dude is awful, so we'll sum this gameplay up relatively quickly. Post spin, drive in, make a stupid shot. He comes in, he's able to get a dunk because I just slid out of the way. I can test him, I get the board. Post spin, wait for him to jump, go up, lay it in. Back him down, hop shot, he fouls me, I get the and 1 to go. That was pretty cool. I was like, all right, so, you know, continuation and whatnot. He's jumping all over the place, I get a dunk. Again, he's jumping all over the place, so I hit him with a pump fake, so he jumps again, lay it in. Like I said, this dude wasn't very good, so we're just going to sum this one up quick. I got the grand badge now, so this is what I'm talking about. I was like, let me just stand in the restricted area and just see what happens. And I just throw him out of the way. Like, like I said, this is my third game on a pure post. Hop shot from deep, knock that down. And I'm like, I'm just seeing like what these animations are like. Obviously, I've seen people try to do them to me on the twos court. Like post scores always pulled up on my stretch trying to like drop me off. But actually being on the post and like feeling the power, like feeling the power, it sounds dumb. But again, third game, you see the flame there, third game, 22-2 yet again. Now the last game, this would be like the championship game if it was king of the court, right? Is against a pure post, decent, like 700 and 400 or whatever. So I knew like, all right, we got to be on our game, you know, got to be on our game. But the first game was the best player that I played against the whole time. And I just knew, like, I knew he was going to do some cheese, and he just did that spin move. Like, it's not even a spin because you don't spin. You just go the same direction, and you just speed boost. And what I hear is people just do that, and then they try to get in the paint and just get dunks. And once they get 3 dunks, boom, they get takeover and then abuse animations. Like, to me, I guess it's an easy way to get wins. Hop shot green there. It's an easy way to get wins, and I can respect it. Like, if you're a post, you want to play 1v1, go right ahead. But to me, like, even last year, it was a lot of cheese. But this year, I think this year is going to have to take the cake for 1v1 court post score cheese. Last year, it was like a lot of ankle breaker cheese with the half spins and stuff. And there's also like a pretty big drop step cheese, but nothing like this. Like this takeover, like, you make 3 shots or sometimes 4 shots and you get takeover, and it's basically over from there. Like people joke about, like, you see, I'm able to green the post fade there. You see excellent release, but it was after the shot clock, so he gets the ball back. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's all people do. They literally do that speed boost, and I clamp both of the people who tried to do it against me. They'll speed boost and then they'll back up, and then they'll speed boost and back up, speed boost and back up until they can finally get inside of you. Or like between you and the basket, and then they could get a dunk. Like, it's not even post scoring at that point. It's just like abusing speed boost, post spin. I don't think it's supposed to be in the game. They didn't mean for you to be able to go that fast. But anyways, we're actually going to post up, so we're going to drop step them there. Obviously, we have the takeover, so we get the big body animations. But it's like kind of, in my opinion, I'm sure like there's obviously like, all right, stopped Ali and my, like, I avoid saying, like, these dudes that play 1v1 court all the time, like, obviously they're better than your average Joe Schmo, average Joe Schmo on the 1v1 court. But to me, like, this is all about just like who gets takeover first, and then who can just abuse animations. Like, I know there's like cheesy ways to try to stop the animations, but like, flicking the right stick or doing like the clap hands emote, it'll get you out the way. But hey, I mean, hey, I'm not hating. Do what you got to do. I shoot the mid range and I miss, but I'm able to get the board. Do what you got to do. Obviously, like, the game is the game. None of us made it, so you're going to do what you got to do to win. But like, to me, I don't think, hop shot green there, I don't think I could play this every day, get on a post. Like, if I had a post, obviously this isn't my account, but if I had a post, I couldn't just get on this court and just have fun like playing this. Like, to me, it would get, I guess it's free wins and easy rep, which is good. But at the same time, like, there's like, you could play against some bum who gets a couple bailout layups or something, gets takeover, and then he just relies on takeover to win the game. Like, obviously takeover's a thing, so I'm not gonna be mad at him. But to me, it's just not really post scoring anymore. Like, there's nothing he can do that I just drop stepped him there. Like, as soon as I get body contact and I drop step, it throws him out the way. So anyways, this would be the championship game in King of the Court, like I said, which was the plan for this video, to bring Santa to King of the Court and dominate. But so he's gonna foul me. I think he fouls me like 3 or 4 times in a row. He's just spamming. Like, in 2K18, hey, he would have got a steal, so, because the inbounds glitch last year, if anybody remembers that. But this year, I guess there is no inbounds glitch. I don't know, I haven't heard anything. He's spamming me like crazy, down 20-0. But listen, man, I hope you guys have a happy holidays. If you're watching this on Christmas, then I appreciate you, man. But listen, go back, spend some time with your family, get off the game, enjoy time with your family, man. I can't stress that enough, bro. Like, you never know what can happen. Cherish those moments as much as your brother or your uncle or your mom or whoever pisses you off, your girlfriend, your wife pisses you off, bro. Cherish those moments, because you never know what can happen. All right, we drop him off 22-0. You see the 4-game win streak. So we are crowned king of the court, or should I say king of the stage. But no, man, that was my experience. Those were the 4 games I played. Literally hopped on the account, changed the animations to what I wanted, went to the stage, played that Sweat kind of played two bad players, a decent guy in the last game. Pretty much dominated all of them without much post-scorer 2K19 post-scorer experience. But I think, you know, post-scoring is post-scoring. And if you know what you're doing, like, you're going to figure out kind of what works and what doesn't for the new games relatively quickly. But it was great, man. Shout out to Unknown Post for letting me use the account. Santa is out. Happy holidays, y'all.